So hello guys, today we are solving a problem called valid parenthesis, and it is very important problem in LeetCode because it is so much asked in interview and assignment. Let's start and look what problem is stating. It gives us a string with some opening brackets and closing brackets. We have to just validate is that string is valid or not. How do we know if string is valid or not? There are three conditions. Opening bracket must be closed with the same type of bracket. If curly braces is opened, it must be closed by curly braces. This is valid string. Second, opening bracket must be closed in the correct order. So you guys are wondering what is the correct order? Let me tell you. If one bracket is open and one curly braces is open, first curly braces should be closed, not the brackets, cause it is not valid. It is not valid. It must be closed in the same order. If curly braces is open in the top, so must be closed first curly then bracket. It is valid. Now let's look at third condition. Every closing bracket has a corresponding opening bracket of the same type. If there is an closing bracket, so it must have an opening bracket in string, then it will be valid. Either it will be not valid. So let's start building algorithm for this problem. So what we have to understand first is that the string must be start with opening parenthesis, cause it cannot be start with closing. It is not cancelling any of the opening parenthesis, so it is not valid. So it must be start with the opening parenthesis, and we can enter as many as opening parenthesis, any kind of it, until there is a closing parenthesis, cause first cancel that parenthesis before entering any new opening parenthesis. Then after that, again if any closing parenthesis come, we have to cancel that before entering new, and if again closing parenthesis come, then it will also be cancelled, right? Because of this condition, this string will be valid. You will have one more question. How do the program knows that there is an opening parenthesis for this closing parenthesis? How does this match that? If there is opening bracket, so after that if closing bracket come, how does the program match that? It is same type of it. We will have condition for that. So the first condition, what I have tell you, that if there is an opening parenthesis, any kind of it, we will just store it. Where we will store it? We can use list or stack, but we will use stack because it follows LeetCode. So it will make sure that what we have entered recently, it will be at top. Any closing brackets or any kind of parenthesis come, we will just match it and cancel it. Now the second condition, if there is closing parenthesis, we will check that there must be an opening parenthesis. If there is not opening parenthesis, then it will be not valid. We will just return false. Now the third condition, there must be same kind of parenthesis for closing it. If the string is closing curly braces, so the top should be opening curly braces. If not, just return false. We will have all three kind of condition because we have three types of parentheses. Now let's just code it. So I am writing code in Java language. You will find C++ code in the end of the video. So firstly we have to create a stack with the data type of character, because we will store parentheses as character. Now we will loop at the string in every character. Now we will check our first condition is that C is equal to the opening parenthesis, or C is equal to the opening curly braces, or C is equal to the opening brackets, right? If any of these, just push at the stack. We just check the opening parenthesis cases. Now we will execute the else case. If there is closing parenthesis, so stack must contain an opening parenthesis. So first we will check st is empty. If it is empty, just return false, cause there is no opening parenthesis for cancelling the closing parenthesis. We just check the second condition. Now we will check the third condition. For that we have to just pop the top of the st. Now we will check if C is equal to the closing parenthesis and top is not equal to the this, then return false. We will just write the same condition for all three types of parentheses. We have just written the all three type of condition. After that, if there are same type of parentheses for every closing and opening, then stack must be empty. So we will just check at the end of it is stack is empty. If all of the parentheses are cancelled, that ensure that string is valid. If not empty, then string is not valid. Now let's just copy this code and paste at LeetCode and check is our code is working or not. So the code is accepted. Now we will submit it. So we get the 3 ms of runtime and it is optimal solution. That's it for today's video. Just keep learning. Bye.